The Season 2 Blackcell Battle Pass in Modern Warfare 3 comes with a John Doe operator, and he's got a pretty crazy finishing move, 11 different operator skins, all of which are reactive, so as you get kills, they're going to evolve. 6 different blueprints that have tracers. In this video, we're going to be testing out all of these items. But before we do that, it's important to know we're only going to be going over the Blackcell Battle Pass items. We're not going to be covering anything that comes in the normal Battle Pass. I've already made a video covering that, so if you want to see that, that will be linked down below. But without further ado, let's roll right in. The John Doe operator is an instant unlock if you buy the Blackcell Battle Pass, and this actually is an operator. It's not an operator skin. There's a new operator in the game called John Doe, and this is what John Doe looks like. It's not reactive, so it doesn't matter if you get kills. It's going to be the same stage forever, but it's already pretty ridiculous without being reactive. It's got gold dripping all over it. It's got a dark ether mist on its face inside of the skeleton, coming out of his eyes as well. He doesn't have voice lines, so you're not going to hear your operator saying anything while you're playing as this operator, but he does come with a finishing move that's pretty ridiculous that we'll be checking out in just a little bit. The operator skin in third person still looks pretty cool, even though all of the really cool stuff's in the front of the skin. You're still going to see the bullets on the back, and you can tell it's a golden skeleton. Yeah, come on. You don't want this zombie. You don't want this zombie. You don't want this. In first person, you can definitely tell you've got dark aether flames coming out of your hands. Go ahead, inspect the hands, and I know what they're going for. They're supposed to be golden bones, but I'm gonna be honest, they kind of look like turds. They do kind of give off some turd vibes. I feel like it could have been In my opinion, the operator's pretty sick. It's a milsim operator. If the milsim operator had a golden skeleton on the inside and all the flesh was ripped away and he was dripping in gold and he had dark ether mist coming all over him. Oh, he's got ink dripping off of him wherever he walks. It's got like a little footstep trail. And I'm currently on the enemy team, and I'm still able to see this black ink trail left behind. So enemies are going to be able to see this and kind of tell what direction you're going in. Is it that big of a deal? Probably not. It goes away really quickly, and it's not like an actual footstep. If you were playing the game and you just saw a little ink block down here, you wouldn't really think too much of it. However, if you are following the operator and he takes a quick turn and you don't really know which way he went, if someone knows this operator skin has this trail, they could kind of use it to see what direction you're going, but that use case is so small, I highly doubt this is going to affect your gameplay in any way, shape, or form. When you kill the operator, it's lights out. All of the dripping gold goes away, all of the ink goes away, and the dark ether mist also disappears. Now, besides the John Doe operator, when you buy the Blackcell Battle Pass, you're also immediately going to get the Blackcell version of the Laswell operator. This skin is very similar to the one you get in the base version. It just now looks like it's been part of a golden shower, got some golden accents, glowing purple eyes, got some rotting flesh here, and you're also immediately going to get the Blackcell version of the Rick Grimes operator. Once again, pretty similar to the version you get in the base one. It just now looks like it's been part of a golden shower, got glowing purple eyes. And since Rick Grimes is his own operator, he does have voice lines and a finisher. However, we covered that in our base Battle Pass review, so if you want to see and hear those, check the link down below. The funny thing is, all of the Blackcell operators past this point are reactive. The John Doe operator is the only non-reactive operator, so let's see what these guys look like when we start getting some kills. It only takes 2 kills for these operators to hit the first evolution, and as soon as you do that, they turn into zombies. They're no longer humans. Laswell, clearly a zombie here, got zombie hands, also dripping with gold and shadows on the hands. Rick, same thing, no longer a human, definitely a zombie now with the zombie hands and dripping a lot of gold. Oh, and there we go. At 5 kills, you reach the final evolution, and now instead of being a zombie, Laswell is a skeleton, and that's how all these Blackcell operators operate. 2 kills, turn into a zombie. 5 kills, you are now a skeleton with skeleton hands, and the drippingness of the gold and the shadows just gets more and more ridiculous. A full skeletal leg here. Same thing, Rick, well, no, I guess he just got more drippy. He didn't turn into a skeleton. I think all the other ones do, but Rick, since he's, I guess, the collaboration operator, he's a little bit different, but he is on the final evolution. He's got all 5 kills. He's dripping profusely out of his face. His eyes are going Super Saiyan mode with a bunch of gas, but no, Rick does not turn into a skeleton, which is kind of good because you honestly wouldn't even be able to tell he's Rick if his face looked like, you know, a skull. These are the 7, yes, 7 different Blackcell operator skins you're going to unlock as you're going through the Battle Pass and unlocking different tiers. We've got one for Riptide, Captain Price, Valeria, Carries, Farah, Soap, and Ghost here. Yes, another Ghost skin. There's so many Ghost skins in the game. We're not going to really cover how these skins look too much because it's kind of the same design for all of them. They kind of got together. all had a golden shower and they just got gold accents. All their eyes glow purple. I mean, that's something. They all got the glowing purple eyes. All right, now let's evolve these skins.
5 hours later.
We've gone ahead and got 2 kills with each one of these operators. So this is the first stage evolution of each. Riptide, you still can't see his face, but it is zombified a little bit. His hands are zombified. Captain Price is a zombie now. Valeria, a zombie. Carries, a zombie. Farah, yep, there we go, also a zombie. So zombified. And then Ghost, which, I mean, once again, he's got a mask on, so you can't really tell that he's zombified besides his hands. Oh, and his legs. Oh, they each got, oh wow, they're all showing their ankles. Wow. Oh, except for, oh wow, okay, I guess not Riptide and Captain Price. Oh no, Captain Price showing a little bit of ankle. Riptide not really though. Lots and lots of dead bodies later. Each one of these operators are now at 5 kills, meaning they're at the final evolution, and this is the one that turns them into skeletons. Riptide actually revealed his face. You can see underneath the cloth, and well, it's just a normal skull because he's a skeleton, so you can't really tell what his face looks like. We've got Captain Price, once again a skeleton, but you can still tell it's Captain Price. Valeria, oh, the Valeria skull. Yeah, well, you can still clearly tell who all these operators are, even though they've turned into skeletons. We've got Carries, which still has the face covering on, but a skull underneath. We've got Farah, still can tell it's Farah. Soap, oh, with the mohawk. Oh, the skull with the mohawk is pretty sick. There is Soap. And then we've got Ghost, which has the mask on, but if you look underneath, you can tell it is a mask on a skeleton. It would have been kind of cool if they removed the mask, so we would have had an unmasked Ghost, even though it would have just been a skull underneath. On top of that, all of their feet are just bones. All of their hands are bones. I think this is a really cool idea. The Blackcell skins kind of got boring after a couple of them because the theme for every single Blackcell Battle Pass is black and gold, black and gold. At least with this one, they did something new and they're reactive. It's a normal human, then you get 2 kills, turns into a zombie, then you get 5 kills, and then they turn into skeletons. And we got skeleton versions of some of our favorite operators here. And this, to me, I hope they continue this with Blackcell Battle Passes in the future. Obviously, it doesn't have to be zombies and skulls, but it could be something else, and all the skins can transform into some other thing as you get kills with them. Also, now that they're the final reactive form, they're all dripping gold and shadows off of their hands and just their entire bodies. I wonder if the reactive form resets on death. So let's go ahead, kill all of these operators, and see if when they respawn, if they're going to be the base version or if they're going to be the skull. Oh, wait, when we killed them, they turned back into humans. Every single one of them turned it. That's Valeria. So they're skeletons until shot, and the second you shoot them, they're humans again. Oh, wow. They do reset upon death. So you have to be on a 5 kill streak to be a skull, and you have to be on a 2 kill streak to be a zombie. The second you die, you get humified again. I'm not a huge fan of the skins resetting upon death. If you get the skeleton form, I feel like you should be able to keep it even when you die. However, it's only 2 and 5 kills to evolve, so most players are still going to be able to hit the skeleton form multiple times a game. But if you're a person who doesn't go on 5 streaks often, understand you might not be the skeleton form that often. Unless you're playing zombies, then it doesn't really matter too much. You should be the reactive form most of the time. The Blackcell skin for Soap also has a little bit of an Easter egg if you read the description. Well, I wasn't in that tunnel, and if you played the campaign, you know exactly what that means. Once you fully complete the battle pass, unlocking all 100 tiers, there's going to be 2 more Blackcell operators you unlock. The first one being for Warden, and it shares the same design as all the other ones. These ones also being reactive. At 2 kills, the skin gets zombified like the other ones. However, there's still a mask on, so you can't really tell that the face is zombified. And 5 kills for the final evolution, and this one's kind of disappointing. You do get the skeleton feet, skeleton arms, but you can't really tell whatsoever because of the mask Warden has on. There's also another ghost skin at tier 100. This is a golden version of the blue one in the battle pass, and I'm gonna be honest, I think I like the normal version of this skin better. We have so many gold skins in this game, and I think the one with the blue arms, the blue face was just better. The bottle turned purple. It's got a little bit of Ethereum stuff. It says this one's reactive, so let's see what happens when we get kills with this. I guess it turns into a skull. 1 kill. 2 kills. Oh, I don't see anything changing about this skin. It definitely showed in the menu that this was a reactive skin. And it's funny because the skin in the menu also looked a little bit different. It looked like it also had some black smoke at the top. So I'm not sure if it's bugged or if it's just not meant to be a reactive skin. But in the menu, it's got the reactive icon. But he's now on a 25 kill streak. So I doubt it's going to be a 30 kill reactive skin. This is a tier 100 skin, but I'm going to be honest. Out of all the skins you get with the Blackcell Battle Pass, this one's pretty boring compared. One of them's a really cool skeleton, then all the other ones turn into skeletons. This one's just golden ghost, and we have got like 30 other ghost skins in the game, so I could care less about this one. Oh, wait, when we killed him, all the reactive bits went away. It's almost like it starts at the max reactive form. There's 6 different blueprints that come in the Blackcell Battle Pass. One for the Basilisk, one for the TAC Eradicator. We got one for the Ram 9 and the BP50. These are the 2 new weapons that came in this season. So if you buy the Blackcell Battle Pass, you'll have tracers on both of the new weapons. We've got one for the DM56, one for the XRK Stalker, the SVA 545, and the Sidewinder. All 6 of these blueprints look pretty similar. They're a black ink moving texture that's got gold like dripped down on top of it. If you just look at the weapon while standing still, you see there's ink that's falling off of it, a little bit of gold falling off of it. If you move the weapons back and forth, there's a gold trailing effect on the barrel. Now, one of the coolest parts, if you shoot these weapons, it kind of sounds like they're Pack-a-Punch. They've all got custom sounds when you shoot them, and to me, it sounds like one of the OG Pack-a-Punch sounds in Call of Duty. And this makes sense because this entire battle pass is zombie themed, so having the blueprint sound like they're Pack-a-Punch when you shoot them is just a little extra touch that I didn't expect. Another cool thing is most of these blueprints, when you put camos on them, the camos cover the gold portion of the weapon, so you get like this drip down camo effect. A few of the blueprints don't do this, the Basilisk and the Sidewinder, but all the other blueprints, if you put a camo on them, the camo just covers the dripping gold portion, and if you put an animated camo on, I think the effect you get is really cool. The Sidewinder is the special blueprint that comes in this Blackcell Battle Pass. Each Blackcell Battle Pass, there's a main featured weapon that's a little bit different than all the blueprints. Sometimes they're see-through, sometimes they come with different tracers. The only thing that's different about the Sidewinder is it's got a little bit of dark aether spots on it. It's still got the ink, it's still got the drippy gold. It just got a few spotches of dark aether towards the barrel. Not reactive, and it kind of looks the same. It's just, you know, this, except dark aetherfied. Kind of a letdown, because usually the main blueprints in the Blackcell Battle Pass are super crazy, but I mean, it's still cool looking. And no, the tracers on this blueprint are no different than the other Blackcell ones. All of the blueprints we just showed off have the Molten Blackcell blueprint. Let's test those out. So up in the sky, they're a purple and golden. They seem to be flashing back and forth. Yeah. Oh, they change colors in the air. The muzzle flash is gold and purple. That's pretty sick. Even the muzzle flash on these weapons make them look like they're pack-a-punched weapons. Now for the impact, it's got like a dark ether mist and then a little bit of gold wherever you shoot. Oh, there's also blood. We're getting blood out of snow. Oh, so everything you shoot can now bleed. A bleeding box, a bleeding truck. But yeah, the impact effects are pretty cool. And like I said, all of the weapons we're going to show are the exact same. So we're not going to test out all 6. They're all the same. There's no point. Let's check them out in the dark. And yeah, obviously they're way brighter in the dark. You get to see the molten part even more, but the blood just weirds me out so much. The fact that we can shoot a cloth and the cloth bleeds, it's kind of freaky. Yeah, no big deal. It's just snow that is bleeding. Now for the hit marker and death effects on these weapons. So if you shoot an enemy, oh yeah, they just have a little bit of purple come out of them when you shoot them. Then if you take them out, oh, they turn into a golden skull with dark aether all over, and then the skull melts. Probably one of the coolest tracers in the entire game. They're probably not going to get old whatsoever. And then just to double check, yep, it's the exact same with the Sidewinder. Here it is in slow motion. It is so satisfying. Oh, just one shot in the head, or 3 shots in the head, golden skull, and then they melt and the body's gone. There's no trace. As we test out the other weapons, you can clearly see that the tracers don't change whatsoever, but in my opinion, that's not a bad thing. These tracers are sick, so I'm fine having them on all 6 of these. Bye, Ghost. Oh, and bye, Ghost. Luckily, both the tracer effects and the death effects work in zombies. With the Season 2 update, they pretty much made it so all the death effects work in zombies now. So hopefully it's not going to just be this Blackcell Battle Pass, but oh my God, that is so bright in zombies. Hopefully all of the Blackcell Battle Passes in the future are... Dude, I get flashed. Every time I shoot a zombie with this, down the scope, hold on. Boom. What about dogs? Oh, it works on dogs too. I think it works on every zombie type. It is just a flash of gold. It is actually blinding to kill zombies close range. Wait, is it different if you get a headshot? I don't think... Oh, it doesn't seem to work every time you get a kill. Hopefully after this update, all of the new bundles and Blackcell Battle Passes, the tracers work in zombies, because it is so satisfying from a distance just to see the golden skull explosion. The finishing move that comes with the John Doe Operator is a mouthful to say, flesh stripped and gold dipped. Okay, now let's check out all the different stances of this finishing move, starting with standing. Okay, it kind of reused the effects from the tracers a little bit, but I don't even care. That was pretty fire. The reversed angle. Oh, so I guess he has some magical powers. He just picks him up with the force, and then puts him into like a dark aether trance and then squeezes him to death. And then they turn into a gold skull that melts away. All right, prone, let's see what you got. Oh. Oh, please don't tell me this is going to be a finishing move where all three versions look exactly the same, because I did not tell a difference. The other angle... I mean, it's cool, but if all three stances are exactly the same... I do like how the body disappears. There are very few finishing moves that make the body disappear when you're done. But after you perform your finisher, it's pretty clean, except for the chunks of flesh, the weapon, and the blood. But other than that, it's completely clean. Down version, please be different, please be different, please be different, please be different. At this point, I'm not even sure why we're doing the other angle, because is it going to be magically different? No. Oh, well, why is it? That seemed a little bit bugged out. Oh, hey, it actually was different. Yeah, bugged out a little bit there, but that's probably not going to happen again. This is a super cool finishing move, but only having essentially one version, and nothing changes depending if you switch the angle. Nothing changes depending on stance. That kind of knocks it down a little bit for me. I guess maybe their arms move around a little bit, but if I were to show all three of these back to back to back, you probably wouldn't be able to pinpoint which was the standing, which was the crouch, and which one was the down. But luckily, this isn't an exclusive finishing move. You're able... It breaks almost every time we do it in this direction. Maybe it is just this angle. Yeah, what the heck? And see, this is why we test out different angles, because depending on what angle you have the finishing move, sometimes you can get weird stuff like that going on. But this is going to be a cool finishing move to throw on some of the collaboration operators, but dang it, it's cool. I'm just a little bit disappointed that it doesn't really change between the three different versions. Something else to consider is, since he doesn't have voice lines, he doesn't say anything when you perform a finishing move, so it's kind of just silent. But other operators, when you're using this finisher, other operators will have lines, but not John Doe. He don't say nothing. I kind of like it when it bugs out. Just got some golden balls chilling. When they're downed, it would have been better if it would have squished them instead of picking them up. See, that's what I'm saying. They could have... It doesn't have to be a massive change. It could have just made it where the superpowers doesn't necessarily pick them up. It could have squished them on the ground instead, or it could have picked them up and then slammed them on the ground for one of them. Just those little differences. But if you can't tell the difference between the three, it kind of, you know... a little bit dull. So that's everything that comes in the Season 2 Blackcell Battle Pass. Well, not technically everything. Obviously, you also get the 1,100 COD points when you buy it, and you're not able to buy the Blackcell Battle Pass with COD points. You have to use real money. It's $30 to get it. And when you do buy it, you're going to get everything that comes in the base version of the Battle Pass as well. We didn't show any of that stuff in this video because I've already covered it. So if you want to check out that video, I'm going to have it linked down below. Let me know, out of all the different Blackcell stuff we showed off in this video, what your personal favorite thing was. For me, probably the John Doe operator. Either that or some of the reactive operators. Those were pretty cool as well. And I hope we see those in future Blackcell Battle Passes going forward. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to unlock the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.
Lego unlocked. He's Lego unlocked. It's going to unlock all these camos.